G'day OWFsquad, welcome back to another Thursday Trade Report. I'm at Hobart, Tasmania, and today I'm going to fly QantasLink, operated by Airlines, Embraer E190 from here to Adelaide. Now let's go in and check in. For the past 20 years, Hobart Airport was a domestic-only airport. Until April 2021, when the New Zealand and Australia bubble opened, Air New Zealand operated 2 weekly flights between Hobart and Auckland. That unfortunately has been halted due to the closure of the bubble, so now Hobart Airport is a domestic-only airport again. Before COVID-19, Jetstar used to be the only carrier between Adelaide and Hobart. In September 2021, QantasLink started flying Hobart to Adelaide, operated by Airlines, which is the one we're going to catch today, and the following month, in October 2021, Virgin Australia joined the league. So here we are at the Qantas check-in. Our flight to Adelaide is quite empty, but there's also a Perth flight which is full, so check-in took quite a while today. And then after that, we went straight to security into the airside. So this is the domestic part of the airside. It's quite small because the airport is not big and there's only a handful of gates. There's a few cafes here, souvenir shops, and a grab-to-go shop. Here there's a random statue of a Tasmania devil, which is native to the island state of Tasmania, and it reminds me of the pigeon and the pig in Adelaide's Rundle Mall. Qantas operates only a club lounge here at Hobart Airport, and with my gold status, I can use a lounge before my flight today. This is definitely the smallest Qantas club lounge I've ever been to, probably one of the oldest as well. The amenities here are very basic. There's self-serve alcohol, which is allowed here in Tasmania. In other club locations in Australia, you go to a bar instead because self-serve is illegal. And noticeably, there's no barista-made coffee here. For my dinner, I grabbed an orange, a soup, a cake, and a gin and soda. Before long, it's time to catch our flight to Adelaide. Here's our aircraft today, a 12-year-old ex-Copper Airlines operating for QantasLink Embraer E190 jet. Victor Hotel, Uniform Yankee Zulu. Thank you. Hi, how are you?
Awesome, 18 rows down, just on your right hand side.
Yep, thank you. Here's my seat today, 18F. This aircraft can carry about 100 passengers and there's only 20 on board today.
Where possible. It is mandatory to wear a face mask while you are on board the aircraft. Please place anything as possible to keep the aisle clear. If you're seated at a bulkhead...
1991 to Adelaide. It's great to have you with us. Please place any larger bags in the overhead lockers and smaller bags under the seat in front of you. If you're seated at a bulkhead or the exit row, please place all baggage in the overhead lockers.
The cabin crew is just doing a quick head count and I'll quickly show you the seat features. So first of all, there's no coat hook and there's no TV. The tray table is large and you can't fold it or pull it back and forth. You've got one seat pocket. Legroom's pretty good, 31 inches here and a sit width 18 inches, which is also really good.
If oxygen is required, masks like these drop from overhead and from the ceiling in the toilets. If you are nursing an infant, there is a spare mask at each row on the right-hand side. A crew member will tell you when oxygen...
as much as possible for the duration of the flight and do not change seats. No more than 2 customers should queue in the aisle for the lavatory, and galley areas should be avoided. Please maintain distance between yourself, other customers and crew where possible. For your safety, we don't allow anyone, including children, to sleep on the floor. This evening, in the main cabin, we'll be serving a light refreshment, followed by complimentary wine, beer and cold drinks. Tea and coffee are available on request. For your comfort on today's flight, if you're in the main cabin between rows 5 and 25, you'll find a toilet at the rear of the aircraft. Once again, it's a pleasure having you aboard. We'll be available throughout the flight and more than happy to help.
We've got 2 cabin crew looking after us today, one in business class, another one in economy. For our meal option today, disappointingly there's only cheese and crackers. Drink selection is pretty good though, there's coffee, tea and even alcohol including beer and wine. For this evening I only felt like tea and water. I actually stole some biscuits from the lounge and it goes so well with my tea. So I'm sitting at 18F today. From 19 to 25 there's absolutely nobody. Hello, welcome to QantasLink, operated by Embraer E190 economy class lavatory. It's pretty spacious here for considering how tiny the airplane is. Like when you sit down, look at the leg space, really, really good. The Embraer economy seats are quite comfortable because it's wider and it's got more legroom than the 737s. It's also got extra padding on the back, however the headrest, you can't adjust it or fold it.
Thank you very much. At 9 o'clock local time. Weather's fine, just a light breeze, clear skies. A short time ago it was 18 degrees. We trust you when you're on the flight with us, and have seen morning it's plenty.
Small handheld electronic devices may continue to be used for landing, though laptop computers and other large devices must be put away. Please ensure your bags are in the overhead lockers or under the seat in front of you. If you're seated at a bulkhead or an exit row, please place all baggage in the overhead lockers.
Very soon we'll be landing into Adelaide Airport, so let's quickly conclude this trip with Alliance Airlines operating for QantasLink right here, right now. First of all, at check-in, I think that needs to be expanded because Hobart Airport is getting busier and busier day by day. And there's only self-serve check-in but no self-serve bags drop, so the queue was extra long. And that applies to both premium and normal check-in. The Qantas Club, I would love to see it being expanded and renovated as well. Although Virgin Australia doesn't have a lounge here, it doesn't mean that they can give us a ghetto. Once on board, I found the seat to be really comfortable and I felt really private because there's no one sitting behind me at all. One thing to notice is that although the aircraft is still painted in the Airlines livery, the cabin crew now wear the Qantas uniform. And for this evening flight, we only got cheese and crackers. The flight was about 2 hours from Hobart to Adelaide, and surely a hot option would be so much nicer, for example a quiche, a sausage roll or even a hot pie. So overall it was a quite uneventful journey from Hobart to Adelaide. The seat was comfortable but a lot of things can be improved. Now for the airfare, I used Qantas points for today's journey, but if you were to pay money, Qantas charge you about $150 and 35% cheaper if you choose to fly with Jetstar or Virgin. So that's it for the conclusion today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this short trip report. Keep watching for the landing into Adelaide and also my final vlog in Adelaide before I go overseas. If you're new to my channel, I upload a new trip report every Thursday, 12 PM Hong Kong time. That's 3 PM every Thursday in Tasmania or 2:30 in South Australia, so you definitely don't want to miss out. Quickly click that subscribe and bell buttons so every time when I upload you'll get notified. Please also like this video, comment down below and share this video with your friends. Each and every of your action to this video or my channel will help the growth of my channel. You can also keep up to date with me on Snapchat, Facebook and Instagram. I also offer memberships on Patreon and YouTube directly. Visit the links in the description for more information. Once again, thanks for watching and for your support. I'll see you after landing in the Adelaide vlog. See ya!
Welcome to Adelaide. QantasLink would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land. As the seatbelt sign is still on, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Today we'll be exiting through the forward door. Please mind your step as you exit the aircraft. If you're leaving us here in Adelaide, your bags will be available in the baggage claim area, so please check the screens in the arrivals hall. If you're continuing onto an international flight, you should proceed to the outgoing customs and immigration area by following the signs in the terminal. For Jetstar domestic flights, you will need to collect your bags and make your way to the departure area for the Jetstar check-in. And as always, the Qantas ground team is happy to help. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted while disembarking or throughout the terminal. Just a reminder, carry-on baggage may have moved in the overhead lockers and could fall out, so please take care. Don't forget to check your seat and seat pocket for any personal items. You must continue to wear a face mask as you exit the aircraft and in the terminal building. Please take all leftover masks or wipes with you and dispose of them in the general waste bins. Once the seatbelt sign is off, where possible, please maintain appropriate distance between yourself and other customers as you disembark. If you can reach your mobile phone, you can turn off flight mode now. On behalf of all of us here at QantasLink and One World, thank you for choosing to fly with us. It's been our pleasure to have you aboard today. We look forward to seeing you again the next time you travel. If you're visiting Adelaide, we hope you enjoy your stay, and of course to those returning, welcome home.
Thank you. See you. Thank you.
We're day one YPAD about 12 hours until the exam begins. It's now about 12 AM and we're just going to O'Connell Bakery, which is like the best bakery here in Adelaide. It opens 24/7. So we got some Portuguese tart, donut, whatever that is, chai latte and white chocolate.
Take a picture.
My housemate loves taking Polaroid pictures, and here's the one we just took from the bakery. So it's now Wednesday morning, packing underway, doing video editing here, and later at 2 o'clock I have my final exam. So the South Australian border opened yesterday and the traffic's gone mad. That one there's from Sydney. So we're now catching the bus to uni to do our exam because the Wi-Fi there's more stable. Oh, here it is.
Do it before the exam starts.
So exam just starts at 2 on the dot, and it's about Cathay Pacific. Should be easy. Ace Chuck. So I'm having my last dinner here in Adelaide before I go overseas. Look at that.
We should take a selfie.
Yeah, we should.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boston. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your cabin baggage stowed until the seatbelt sign has been turned off.